It's Kathy Champion with Random Acts of Crafting, and welcome back to my craft room. I know it does not seem like to you that I've been away for a long time, but it does for me. I pre-recorded videos for all this past week, and the reason I did that is I did not want to leave anyone high and dry without some videos to watch. So Monday, before I left to go out of town, I had a full day of recording, and I got like 3 or 4 videos recorded, ready to go up and scheduled. So I did do a lot of work before I left, but it was worth it. It was so nice while I was away to see the wonderful comments and everything from everyone. And I want to thank all of you that shopped my Black Friday sale. Thank you so much for your love and support. But as you know, tomorrow is, or it might be today when this airs. I'm going to try to get this up tonight, and it is Sunday. Tomorrow is better known as Cyber Monday, the Monday after Black Friday. So I thought, okay, I need to, since my store is an online store, I need to have even a little bit better Cyber Monday sale than a Black Friday sale, because we always think of the Black Friday sales as being the brick and mortar stores. So for my online store, I thought I would come to you, since I wasn't able to do that while I was away. I actually just had to do a little preset YouTube video. But what I want to do is I'm going to bring up some of my paper packs that are still available in my store. And I am going to start with, this is the paper pack that we used for our cookbook. And this is the Homemade with Love by Carta Bella. This is such a beautiful paper pack. If any of you have been following me with my cookbook, you'll see all of the pretty papers. This is your sticker pack. This is a very heavy-duty, heavyweight cardstock. And anybody that knows Carta Bella knows the texture and the beauty of their paper is far beyond, I think, any paper that you can find anywhere. Now, I'm a fan of a lot of different papers, along with Graphic 45, one of my all-time favorites. Also, the Echo Park. I love the variety of the Echo Park paper, but the feel and the texture of Carta Bella is unlike any other paper. So if you have not gotten this pack, Cyber Monday would be a great time to do so. I am offering a 25% discount off of your total purchase from 9 a.m. Monday morning through 9 a.m. Tuesday morning, and that's Eastern Standard Time. And I hope that everyone would come to my store, take a look, see if there's anything in there. I'm not asking anybody to buy anything they don't need, but if you see something that you've been wanting for a while and you just thought it might be a little too pricey, this would be a wonderful time to purchase that, because a 25% off is a significant discount, especially for a small business person. So again, Homemade with Love, that is available. And again, like I have said so many times, because I am a small business owner just starting out with my business, I cannot afford to carry a huge amount of these paper packs, so supplies are limited. So if you see one you like, jump in there really quick and get it before they're gone. Some of these paper packs only have 1 or 2 left, so just thought I'd let you know, in case you go in there and it's sold out, you'll understand why. Some of them I don't even know if I can get them back in, because of the fact that they are going to be, some of them are Christmas papers, some of them were older papers that have since then been discontinued. But here's one by Echo Park, and this is Hello Winter. This would be a great paper pack even after the holidays for maybe your January and February cards. This would be a wonderful, for someone that had a birthday in the winter months, this would be gorgeous. I love this paper pack. I think the stickers are so cute. Look at that little penguin and the snowman. Look at the little snow bear, well, polar bear, and in the snow globe. And he's ice skating. I think that's adorable. Baby, it's cold outside. I love that saying. In fact, you'll see that on an upcoming card of mine. I use that, baby, it's cold outside. The other paper pack is this Christmas one, and it's called A Cozy Christmas. I am in love with this paper pack. When I first saw it, it was one of my faves. It has been my favorite throughout the season of doing some Christmas projects and things. This is also available. I'm not going to go through and show you every page of paper in these packs. It would take way too long. But they are gorgeous papers, and if you go to my site and you zoom in, you can zoom in across this and you can see what each paper it has on it. So, and you can also see that it's 12 by 12 double-sided papers. It even shows you the sticker sheet and the cut aparts down here. So it does give you a good idea of what is in that collection. So take a look. The other one is the Tartan #1. That's one of my little stickers that I had on there for my weight. This is another Carta Bella. Again, you cannot go wrong with Carta Bella. If y'all remember my video that I did with the little purse, I used this particular, well, this plaid right here for this purse. And I thought this turned out absolutely gorgeous. I thought it was so, I love these colors together, and like I told y'all, when I saw this paper, this pack of paper, this little bag just popped out in my mind, and I said, I've got to make that with that paper, because I just thought it was so cute, and it just screamed pocketbook to me. But this is a really cute package with a lot of your tartan plaids, and you have them going up and down in a vertical and horizontal as well as diagonal. So your diagonals are here and your squares are here. So this is a wonderful, wonderful paper pack. So like I said, this is a good time to grab those paper packs. This is your buffalo plaid, and again, this isn't diagonal, this is just your buffalo plaid #1. And you have a variety of colors in here. You have your red and black, your beige and black, your green and black, white and black, your more of an orangey black, and a darker green, almost like a hunter green and black. This is a gorgeous paper pack as well. Again, that's one of my little stickers that I put on my papers when they come in, when I weigh them, so I know how to charge you for shipping. Okay, let's see. We have a couple more paper packs, and then we're going to move on to some other things. Dots and stripes. Now, I use some of the dots and stripes in my recipe book, along with that Homemade with Love. And this paper would be so versatile any time of the year. This is the winter collection, but you could use this anytime, because look at these beautiful greens and teals. You've got the grays and the whites, the navies and the white, and you have this gray on navy, which is beautiful, and this darker teal as well. This is a beautiful, beautiful paper pack, and again, this is put out by Echo Park. They always do a great job with their papers, very good quality. Dots and stripes. So if you need some dots and stripes, be sure to head over and grab that one. This right here is the coordinating solids for the Christmas market, and I know a lot of you picked up the Christmas market paper. It was a beautiful paper pack, and these are the coordinating solids. You only have one that is a print, and it's this beautiful wood grain. See if y'all can see that, if the camera's picking it up. That is beautiful. And then you have these solids. You have a really true red, a burgundy. You have 3 different shades of green. You have this really deep, dark green. You have like a forest green, and then you have this Christmas green. So I think these are just beautiful. They coordinate so well with that Christmas market. And also, one more thing in paper. I did get in this Doris. This is translucent vellum, and this is a beautiful pack. It's 50 sheets, 65-pound weight vellum, and if you're doing any of the Christmas shadow cards, or like the lanterns that I did, anything like that where you need the light to show through your project, you need some vellum. And I think it's always good to have a little vellum in your stash anyway. So this is available, and again, like I said earlier, 25% off is a great time to stock up on some of your staples like that. One more paper pack, and I think we can move on to something else, and that is Our House. Now, Our House is a beautiful, and I can't open this one because I don't want to break the seal on one that has not been flipped through. But this is a 6x6. It is Carta Bella, so again, you got that wonderful feel to your paper. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous pack of paper. You got your little house cats, you got butterflies. Here's this little black and white scallops. Look at these little houses, so homey. Some of this looks like grandma's wallpaper. It is just gorgeous, and this is a paper pack that you could use any time of the year. You have some spring colors in there as well as some winter colors, so I think this is a pack that you could use anytime, anywhere, for any occasion. So 6x6, if you need any 6x6 paper packs, this would be a perfect time to pick those up. And back to our Christmas collection. In our Cozy Christmas, here are the chipboard accents. Now, I think I only have 2 of these left, so if you are interested in any of these to go with your paper pack, now would be the time to get it, along with this designer stamp set that's a Cozy Christmas. This can be used any time of the year. As I told you, these stamps are small, but they are perfect for doing gift tags. So if you are into making gift tags, you will enjoy this stamp set so much. You have the small Merry Christmas, you have a little to and from that's right there. All of these just fit beautiful on a small tag. So that's another good thing to grab. And here is the embossing folder that goes with this as well. This is holly branches and leaves with your little holly berries. It is a gorgeous embossing folder. I have embossed some paper with this. You can ink drag over it. There are so many things that you can do with an embossing folder that is just wonderful to work with and be able to add so much dimension to your project. So this is all in this collection, the Cozy Christmas collection, but you can use these one without the other, or you can use them together. So don't feel like that you have to buy the entire collection. You can use them standalone or together, but I just wanted to bring out that those do coordinate together. Now here is a winter, this is a Darice embossing folder, and this is called Snowflake Swirl. And if any of y'all saw the fall leaf swirl, this is very similar to the fall leaf swirl, but only this one is snowflakes. And look at that, is that not beautiful? If you embossed a piece of dark paper, a blue or a black, and then ink drug with a white ink, that would be gorgeous, especially with those snowflakes. And this swirl here looks like the wind is blowing the snowflakes all around. It's just really, really pretty. And I love embossing folders. And here's another embossing folder, and this one is called Script Background. And it just has words on the back, and it's words like rejoice, delight, seeking, proud, boast, love, patient, and it's basically all of the attributes of love. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast. This is actually scripture, and I love the fact that this embossing folder is, I just think it's gorgeous, and what a pretty background to put on a card. You could leave it as is. You could, if you used a gold paper and embossed this, I think it would be gorgeous on a Christmas card or anything else, because what is a more perfect time to show what love is than at Christmas? So that is available. And let's see, I also have these 2 background stamps, and these are both of these are from Echo Park. This is the Buffalo Check, but it's actually called Holiday Buffalo Plaid Stamp, and it is a beautiful stamp, stamped out. I wish I had some samples. I didn't think to grab some before I got started with my video. This is a beautiful zebra print. If you're into any of the animal prints, this is really pretty stamped out. And this is just called zebra print. And these are, I mean, they are wonderful background stamps. We always need some background stamps in our stash because you can add so much to a card if you just have a pretty mat to go in the back behind some of your pieces that you're going to put on the front of a card. So these are available. And I do have some more stamps before we move on to anything else. I'm going to show you. This is another one by Carta Bella, and this one is called Fashionista or In Vogue. And I love the Eiffel Tower on this. This one just looks so so girly. Life is a party, dress like it. I love that. Fashionista. All you need is love and a handbag. Is that not true? I have a handbag fetish. I love a pocketbook. I change mine out quite often because I just love a handbag. I think there's something so neat about a handbag, and there's everything about this stamp I love. The tube of lipstick, the sunglasses, the makeup brush, the high heel, of course the handbag. Look at that beautiful little sign that looks like it should go outside of a little fashion boutique. This is such a girly stamp, and like I said, I think I only have 1 or 2 of these, so if you are interested, go grab that up now. Couple more, well, 3 or 4 more stamp sets, and then we'll get to our dies, because I do have some dies that are available. Now these are Jen Hadfield, and these are put out under the umbrella of American Craft, and these are absolutely beautiful. Now if you notice the number up in the corner of each of these, this tells how many stamps are on this particular stamp set. And this one here, you have 10. And I love this one because this is so, we are family, choose joy, grow together, and gather together. These are your sentiments on this one. And then you got these beautiful flowers and the heart, you are my home. You know, nothing is more comforting than your own home. I can attest to that because as much as I enjoyed my travels and seeing my daughter, I was so glad to get home last night. This one here, I love the bicycle. Look at the potted plant, the birdhouse. Look at that little wreath that's made into a heart shape. This would be perfect for Valentine's Day that's upcoming. I love that. And also the birdhouse and the flowers and things like that would be perfect for this spring. Yes, I'm looking forward to spring already. This one, even if you don't like bugs, you have to admit that this beetle with the little flowers on her back is gorgeous. I love these flowers. How pretty would these be stamped out on pattern paper and fussy cut? Look at this little jar with the flowers in it. I could see stamping this and coloring these flowers and then fussy cutting it for a card. I think this would be beautiful. I love butterflies. Look at that strawberry. This is so cute. And then we have this one that's happiness is homemade. How cute would that be to use in our cookbook? That would be beautiful. Look at these little herbs growing in this coffee cup, and home. It's just so many beautiful little things. Grow where you're planted. We all grow where we're planted, you know. Sometimes we get transplanted. I did, and I don't regret it. Virginia used to be my home, but now I am definitely a North Carolina girl, and I love it here. Okay, now we're going to move on to our dies. This die, I did cut this die. I don't have it here to show you, but this particular die cuts so beautiful. It is, I mean, it embosses. Every bit of this embosses beautiful, and it says, good days start with coffee. Good days start with coffee. And is that not true? So this, I wish I could find those, but I know I put them up. I might have even thrown them away, because a lot of times when I get dies in, I will cut them to make sure that they cut really good before I actually put them in my store. So this one did. I mean, I was so pleased with what this looked like. And you could put another piece of paper behind it to where the good days is cut out, and these little designs right here are cut out, and it would be gorgeous. I love this one, and this is a Darice die, and if you've ever used Darice dies, you know they're wonderful. Another Darice die, and this is a butterfly, and it is a 3-layer butterfly with the body. So you have a 4-piece, beautiful, beautiful embossing and die cutting. So this is a great one to have in your stash because we all love our butterflies. Now this is a happy birthday, and this particular die cuts a complete front of a card with happy birthday cut out. And then you can lay this on a background paper and let that happy birthday shine up through it. And then you can go back and watercolor or use your markers and draw in the happy birthday to even give it more. You can cut some flowers out like the diagram is showing here. This is another beautiful die, and this is put out by Desire. And this is one of their Create a Card series, and it is just a beautiful die for an A2 size card. Alright, one of my faves. This is an Echo Park reindeer and Santa sleigh. This is little. It looks very small. As you can see, it fits probably in the palm of my hand, but this can make such a impact on the front of a card. You can cut your little deer out of brown, and you could go back and do his antlers in gold and just glue them on. And the same thing with the sleigh. You could cut this in red and do gold accents on it and do the bottom here in gold. It would be so pretty done like that. So again, this is another must-have Christmas die. Doris does a beautiful job with these snowflakes. I did cut these out in gold metallic paper and also some silver metallic. They are gorgeous. I was looking to see. Nope. Wait a minute. Maybe I do. I stuck these on the back. If y'all remember me doing this ornament, I cut these after the fact and just stuck them on the back of this ornament. And look at that. Is that not gorgeous? That just goes to show how cute these die cuts can be. And you can use them one, or you can use all three of them and stack them like I did. Or you can just use two. So another versatile thing to have in your stash. We're almost done. I do want to show you, if y'all saw my video from Saturday, I did the little ornament with the beautiful snowflake wreath, and I did it on these wooden, real wood circles, and these are probably about a ½ an inch thick. You can stamp on these, you can emboss on these. They're very easy. You can put a staple in them to hold, or you can use one of those little, eye hooks and screw it down in it. You might need to use a pair of pliers. You might even have to get your husband to maybe drill a little hole to get it going into the middle of that, and then put a ribbon on it. And these just make wonderful homemade gifts for making ornaments. You can also buy the little stands to stand them on, like the little picture frames, and you could make these for family members and be Christmas of 2019, and put maybe a scripture or something on the back, something that means something to you or your family. Another great idea for making homemade ornaments. I did have one more die that I had slipped to the side. This is a Cozy Christmas also. It's in that Cozy Christmas collection. And this is a Merry Christmas die. This cuts so beautiful. You have this great big C and M, and it's just, I mean, you can see it's a really good size for a card or any project that you needed to use it on. And it is, I think I did use it on this bag. I just happen to have these sitting here, so it makes it easy for me to bring that up. But that is the Merry Christmas from this die set. And it is just gorgeous cut out. I think it looks beautiful. It looked really pretty on this bag. And again, that's something that's so versatile to have, is a Merry Christmas die cut. The other thing that I have is these the other thing that I have is also these Fisker compact stamp press. Now I have one that I use, and y'all may have seen me use this, but the good thing about this press is that it sits up off of your paper. I'm going to use a stamp pad to show you. You can actually, well, that one's not a good example because that one's a little higher. Let's try this one. Yeah, this works good. See how even a VersaFine stamp pad, you've got enough of space that you can put this down over it and it clears it. So you can very easily put any type of stamp on the back of this, adhere it on. Some of you said you didn't have a stamp press for some of your larger stamps. This will accommodate your larger stamps because you can have a stamp to fit in here from this corner to this corner. So you're talking about, let's measure it and see what we're talking about. It's always nice to know the dimensions. So you can probably get 3.5 inch wide to about 5 inches. So about 3.5 by 5 inch size stamp on one of these presses. And what is so nice about the press is you can put your paper down and then you can move your stamp around until you get it just where you want it. And your stamp is already under there and all inked up, and then all you got to do is get it where you want it and press that flat. These are made out of a type of foam, and so they collapse completely, but then they come all the way back up, and then you can just lift that off and you can see that's a foam. A very nice sturdy foam that allows you to put your stamp where you need it to be and press it, lift it, and go. So these are so nice to have. And you know, if you craft, if you do a lot of paper crafting, you can never have too many stamp press. Now this will not take the place of your MISTI. So if you're thinking this is a MISTI, it's not. It is a positioner, but not a stable positioner where you can stamp over and over. Can you use it like that? Yeah, but you still have to be careful to make sure you get your stamp directly back in place. It's not like the window that opens back and forth where you know it's going to hit in the same spot like the MISTI does. So I didn't want you to be confused with that. So if you're getting this, it works just like a regular stamp with the fact that you can move it around before you actually press it down. So I hope I was clear on that. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me and I'll answer any questions that you might have. This is another one of our stamp and die cut combinations. Now, anytime that you buy a stamp set with a die cut, you know that it is a little more pricey than when you're just doing a stamp set or just a die cut. So this is a little pricier, so this would be a perfect time if you're needing a snowman, a bear, and a little cup of hot chocolate. This would be the perfect time to get this because we have a die for our snowman, our polar bear, and our cup. So, and you also get a couple, well, 3 snowflakes that are beautiful. You get 2 sentiments, a cup of cheer, and Snow Much Fun. And this is a really cute, and again, it's from Echo Park, and Echo Park's quality cannot be beat. So that is another one. Now my last one that I want to bring you, I only have one of these. I was only able to get one of these. And this is the scoreboard that I use all the time. This is the We Are Memory Keeper scoreboard. This is the one that has, and let me zoom you in. This one has the measurements. I'll get you in a little bit closer. If y'all will look, let me get something to point with. If you will look right here, you have 0, 1/8, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2, 5/8, 3/4, and 7/8, and then 1 inch. And it does that all the way across between each measurement, all the way over to 12. This is a 12 by 12, so let me zoom you back out. So this will accommodate a 12 by 12 piece of paper, which is great because if you can only afford one scoreboard, get a 12 by 12 because the smaller one, I have the smaller one, but I will tell you this, I go to my big one 99.9% of the time. So as advice, and not because I have this one for sale, this is the only one I have. I have this one that's put out by EK Tools, and it is a 6.5 inch scoreboard, and I think it goes down to about 8 inches. So it is a 6 by 8. And this one does not have all of the measurements like this one. It only has lines. I actually had to write in my numbers on this one because I could not see them. You can see where I wrote them in. It's very hard to read. This one spells everything out, and that might be another reason why I like this one so much. But as you can see, this is what it looks like out of the package. It also gives you a tool in here that you can use for making an envelope. But here's mine. You can see mine is worn. I did draw my line down the middle, which helps me center stuff up when I need to do an angle score or something like that. So I love mine. And here's the little tool that slides out. That is your, or did mine fall out? Mine must have fell out. It's probably down here in my box. I very seldom ever use it because I do use my 1, 2, 3 punch board most of the time when I make an envelope. But this one does have it. It's slid into the back of it, and it looks just like this. So again, I only have one. I did have someone to ask me about a scoreboard not too long ago. I told them that I did have one for sale in my shop. So this is a 3-piece scoreboard. It comes with the scoreboard itself, the envelope tool, and your stylus. So this is the best scoreboard that you will ever find. And I'm not saying it because I'm carrying it. I'm saying it because this is the one I use. And I have a hard time selling anything that I don't like. It makes it really difficult for me to bring something to you, and that's something that I won't do. I will not try to sell you something that I don't use myself. So I have to like it, test it, and approve it before I'm even going to put it in my store and try to sell it to you. So I just wanted to real quick bring you what I have in my store. I do have some more stuff coming in that will probably go up in the store middle of the week. So another reason why I'm having my sale, I'm moving stuff out for my new inventory that's coming in. I can't wait to show you the new and exciting stuff that I have coming. I hope you're going to be as excited about it as I am. And it will not be long before I will be getting in our spring paper and our Valentine's paper, Mother's Day, and that sort of thing. So, you know, as crafters, we have to always think a season ahead, sort of like clothers do. If you go in the store to buy a bathing suit in July, you're pretty much out of luck. You can find something, but if you want to buy a bathing suit, you better be in there before Easter, because they're always in there ahead of time. Same thing with sweaters. You know, sweaters, the pretty sweaters always go out in August. Nobody wants to think about a sweater then, but you have to think ahead if you are a retailer. So, and that's what I'm trying to do with bringing out products that is something that you're going to want or need for the upcoming season. So right now I know everybody's in Christmas mode, so if you need any Christmas supplies and you like anything that I showed you, go check my store out, www.randomactsofcrafting.com, and I will link my store in this video below. And don't forget, 25% off in the morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time through 9 o'clock a.m. Tuesday morning Eastern Standard Time. So come shop with me. I love you all. I love you all so much. Thank you again for tuning in. Have a blessed day. And as I always tell you, let everything you do and say bring glory to God. He is so worthy of our praise and our love and our commitment. Until we craft again, God bless. Bye-bye.